A Pakistani court has sentenced a Christian man to death on blasphemy charges. 37-year-old Asif Pervez was arrested in 2013 for allegedly saying negative things about the Muslim prophet Muhammad. A court in Lahore found Pervez guilty, a charge which carries a mandatory death penalty in the predominantly Islamic nation. His lawyer is planning to appeal Tuesday's ruling. Our senior international correspondent, George Thomas, joins me for more on this story. And George, tell us the circumstances that led to Pervez's initial arrest and sentence.
Yeah, as you described in your lead-in to the story, back in 2013, Asif, he worked in a garment shop, and basically he had the situation with his boss, who was a Muslim. And according to the court documents, the Muslim boss was trying to get Asif to convert to Islam, and Asif pushed back, saying, no, I'm a Christian, these are my beliefs. And they went back and forth. And according to the Muslim boss, Asif proceeded to say negative things against Islam, against the Quran, against the Prophet Muhammad. And then he lodged a complaint on October 3rd, 2013, basically accusing Asif that he had blasphemed the Prophet Muhammad. And in the process, authorities in Lahore arrested Asif, and he has been in prison since 2013. And just this week, a court in Lahore said that he is charged. He is guilty of committing, going against Islam's blasphemy laws, and that he must be hung.
And I'm assuming he's denying
absolutely. And in fact, his lawyer is saying they're going to appeal.
George, what exactly are Pakistan's blasphemy laws?
Yeah, so basically back in 1947, when India and Pakistan separated, in essence, they adopted these laws, strict Islamic laws that are based on Sharia law, very strict Islamic, very rigid laws. And it basically says anybody who, interrupts a religious service taking place can be arrested. Anybody who goes into a Muslim grave site and defiles a grave site belonging to a Muslim can be arrested. Anybody who says something against the Prophet Muhammad, who desecrates any religious objects like the Quran or a mosque, can be arrested. In the case of blasphemy, if you say something negative, if you question the tenets of Islam through the Prophet Muhammad, you can be charged with blasphemy, saying things against the Prophet. And in the process, the biggest punishment is you can go to prison for 10 years. And then if you are saying something against the Prophet Muhammad, you can be killed. You can be beheaded for that.
Reminds me of Asia Bibi's case.
Right. Yep.
Well, who is most affected by these blasphemy laws?
In this case, we have the situation of Asif Pervez, but the overwhelming majority, Wendy, of folks who get caught up in these blasphemy laws are Muslim. The overwhelming, between 1987 and 2018, a total of about 780 Muslims, another 300 what they call Ahmadi Muslims, and then about 220 Christians and maybe 34 Hindus. Overwhelming majority of them are Muslim, and a lot of times what these folks do is that they may have disputes over land, over cattle, over different situations, and then any Muslim can say, well, wait, you just, I'm going to accuse you for insulting Islam. I'm going to accuse you because I don't agree with what you've done in this land dispute. You have said something against Islam. You've said something against the Prophet Muhammad, and I'm going to charge you with blasphemy, and I'm going to take you to the police. This is kind of what happens.
Well, how much support is there among the general population for these laws?
There is. I mean, when you don't understand the tenets necessarily of Islam, anybody, in a country that is overwhelmingly Muslim, they say you should not, defile the Quran. You should not say bad things or insult the Prophet Muhammad. At the same time, Muslims also say, you should not desecrate churches. You should not say anything against Jesus Christ, who they revere as a very sacred prophet. And so there is support, but there is also a growing chorus among Pakistanis that they need to abolish these laws that are really archaic and very, very deadly, as you can see in the case of Asif Pervez.
And he needs our prayers. Asif Pervez, please pray for him. George, thank you for that report.